Record.
Good morning, Crash. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Onsen Budgie Smugglers podcast. And I'm from Kyoto, my co-host is from North Coast in Victoria, in Australia. Good morning, Crash.
Good morning, Yosh. How are you?
How's it going? I'm good, thanks. I went to 40 kilometers bike ride yesterday morning. And a bit tired, actually. But should be all right. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've had a long work week, but I have no excuses to be tired, so that's okay. All good here. Lovely. I think about 12 degrees here at the moment in Northcote, looking to be about 14 today.
Oh, it is a typical Melbourne winter, I reckon.
Yeah, very much, mate.
All right. So, what is going on these days?
What is going on? I've had a couple of big weeks, I guess, socially. So down at West Brunswick Football Club last week.
Yeah, nice.
To watch some footy, but then also have a big reverse raffle draw on the Sunday. So it's a big social event. So got along to that. Been watching quite a bit of footy. I had my niece's 6th birthday last Saturday night, so didn't get to see the Hawks live, but we'll come back and talk about them later.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been pretty good given it's midwinter. I'm having a good time.
Nice. Good to hear that. And happy birthday to your niece.
Yes, thank you. She's a little Hawthorn supporter too.
Nice. So, let's move on to today's topic. Or would you like to do a Japanese lesson first?
Let's do our Japanese lesson first, I think.
All right. So, do you remember what we talked about 2 weeks ago?
Yes, I've been practicing. So you left me with a phrase, which translates to which team are you barrack for? Are you barracking? Which team do you barrack for?
Yeah, all right.
So let's see if I can remember it. I don't have it written down. So, dono chimu wo oya shitemasu ka?
Nice. どのチームを応援してますか? Nice. Good.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate. Nice. Nice work, mate. So today's phrase is どこから来ましたか? Sorry. どこから来ましたか? Guess what it means.
Is it also football related?
Can be, but it's not only for the football, but also general talk.
Okay. Maybe how are you going today?
Unfortunately, it's not the answer.
Okay. Lay it on me. What is the answer?
Right. I'll give you a hint. It's the phrase is used in an introduction, if someone knows you, then he or she will ask you, in a first meeting, especially if you're traveling, then somebody will ask you.
Okay, so where are you from?
Exactly correct. Da, 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 da.
Excellent. Okay, now I have to have a go at saying it myself, right?
Yeah.
So I do have this written down, so it's not from memory, but Doko kara kimishitaka.
Beautiful, nice work, Crash.
Doko kara
Kimashita ka.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right, I've got my homework for the next week. Thanks, mate.
good, good, good.
Then I'll be able to say where are you from and who do you barrack for.
Yeah, nice. Good, good. So let's move on to the today's news topic. What have you got, Mai?
In the news, so my headline is shouting e-scooters to hit the streets.
Shouting is coolers. Wow. Like, e-scooter is like, electrical bike, right?
Yeah.
Shouting like a horning, like a horning like a loud. Or attracting some sort of advertisement.
Yeah, I think that's a good thought, and that may be where this ends up, but it's close, but not quite. So I actually experienced this last year when I was in Los Angeles. They have
Yeah.
these same scooters there, and the scooters actually, if you go to somewhere you should not be riding, like a footpath,
Mhm. Yeah.
it will actually have a voice message saying, please move to the road, move away from the footpath, or something like that. And it says it really loud to make the rider ride where they should be riding.
Nice. Wow.
So it
Interesting.
sounds like that's going to come to Melbourne because there's a lot of people who are riding e-scooters on the footpath, and it's obviously dangerous for people who are walking and coming out of shops or houses.
Absolutely, it's dangerous. Like, even like, pushbacks have to ride on the street, right?
Yeah, I mean the law here is if you're over 12 years of age. So basically,
Yeah.
children are allowed to ride on the footpath, but adults are not. And actually, lots of adults in Melbourne still do ride on the footpath because they think that the road is too dangerous.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Goodness, I didn't know that. It happens in Japan as well. Like, people have to ride a bike on the street, on the road. But
yeah,
they think it's dangerous to ride a bike on the street, and that's why they ride a bike on the footpath.
yeah.
E-scooter must be faster than push bikes.
About the same. So they're limited to maximum 25 kilometers per hour.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm.
Is that really like a motorbike? Like, is that a little bit different from a motorbikes?
Yeah. Motorbikes can go up to in the city. Motorbikes can go up to about 60 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll have a look at the picture of the e-scooters.
Yeah. But I can also see people are going to be getting upset at night hearing these scooters shouting out into the streets. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, right. People cannot relax at night time, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got a story about bikes as well, Yoshi.
Yeah, like a bikes, yes, like a push bikes. Cyclists face fines for light offenses as police plan to tighter controls. Excuse me.
So I presume this is about actual lights on the bike for riding at night. Um, I know in Australia, most people who ride at night have lights on their bikes, but not everyone. So the police will pick them up and fine them. But also, this could be talking about traffic lights. I don't know because a lot of cyclists in Australia pretty much ignore the traffic lights and will go through them if they can.
Yeah, actually, this light means like opposite word to the heavy, like a traffic offense, like a light or
Oh,
like a
okay.
heavy.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
for about the traffic light.
Yeah.
However, you got a point. Unfortunately, many cyclists here in Japan ignore the stop signs, and also they run at red light.
Yeah.
Then currently, police could issue a red ticket, but for a criminal offense. However, it's hard to charge the offended cyclist. Then they try to give a blue ticket. It's blue ticket for light traffic offense, such as like excuse me, ignore the traffic stop signs or run at a red light. The same tickets for motor offenses.
Yeah.
Like motor vehicle offenses, like hard drivers.
Yeah. Understood. Very much the same here. I mean, generally, it's not really much enforced by the police unless somebody is being very dangerous. They're more likely to just let them go and not fine them.
Oh, really? Like police, just let them go rather than issuing a ticket, you say?
Yeah, I think, if they generally seem to be not causing a problem or not doing anything dangerous, then just because they might go through a stop sign or a traffic light, police will pretty much ignore them.
For cyclists or for the car
Yeah, for
drivers, you mean?
cyclists. Yeah, not for cars.
Yeah, police needs to, introduce this sort of, blue ticket as well.
Yeah, I mean, the threat is there. They can, but they just don't seem to.
Uh, I'm, I'm sad to hear about that. I heard that, the Australians and New Zealand police are like, law obligated.
Yeah, I think they think there's more important things to do. Actually get people who are doing something dangerous, I guess.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Highs and lows for the week, Yoshi. What do we got?
Right. Highs, like, as I said, like I went on a 40K bike ride yesterday. Also have high hope for to get a new job. But I have to go through to the like second interview. Also have to hand them proper resume. Like it's
So
quite tough.
your 40K bike ride, where did you go to?
Small suburb called Kuzuha in Hirakata. Like Hirakata is like a building in Osaka and Kyoto.
Yeah.
Like a small suburb in Hirakata.
And what's the new job that you're looking at?
Like any like any job where my English skills are essential. Like mostly office work, hopefully.
Yep.
But I have to go to the second job interview that I have never had before. So I'm quite nervous.
That's okay. It's okay to be nervous, mate. All I can say is good luck.
Just my
What else is going on? You're low?
low, excuse me, low. Actually, hang on a minute. I can't remember. Remember now. No free training this month.
Oh, mate. Is that because it's too hot?
Yeah, that's right. Too hot, too humid.
Yeah, it's not footy weather.
No, should be a winter sports, mate.
But have you still got your footy at home? You still, keep ticking it over, a few handballs to yourself?
I try to do like, but I don't have any good park around here in Kyoto, so I have to go to somewhere else. That's a problem.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why I don't like Kyoto. No good park to kick free. I really don't like this sort of environment. We don't need bloody hotels. We need more parks.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
More green spaces.
we need.
Okay.
What else?
Sorry, mate.
What's yours?
My high this week, my son Jason, his TV show that I talked about earlier in the year, won a Logie Award, which is in Australia is our sort of TV awards night. Won the award for the most outstanding children's television program.
Nice.
So he was very excited about that, and I'm very excited. I never thought that I would have a Logie winner in my house, so it was fantastic.
Congratulations.
And also honourable mention to my good mate Ben, who we've spoken to before, and he watches us every week. I got him along to donate blood for the first time last weekend.
Well done, Ben.
Yeah, he was a little bit nervous, but he got the job done and got that blood off to hopefully make somebody better who's ill or save their life, whatever it is. So well done, Ben. Great work.
Nice. Is that the plasma or for blood? Or
just for blood, just blood this time. But I'm sure he'll work up to doing plasma in the future.
Nice. Good job, Ben.
How about you, Yosh? Have you donated blood before?
Many times, actually. 100 times more. But unfortunately, because of medication, I can't do now. I have to stop eating medicines.
I'm sure you'll get back there sometime in the future. So, but over 100, that's a huge effort, and that's helped many people's lives. So well done, mate.
Have you done before?
Yeah, I'm not quite as many as you. I'm up to about 64 or something like that. So
nice.
I do a lot of plasma. Yeah.
Nice. So how long does it take to do a plasma donation?
Sorry, how many?
How long? Like how many minutes?
Oh, to do a plasma donation takes about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then with the sort of interview at the start, and then they make you stay afterwards at the end, it's probably about 2 hours all up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Whereas blood donation is very quick.
Yeah.
Only sort of 8-10 minutes for them to take the blood out.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And you always leave that feeling good about yourself that you're helping other people. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, my low this week, I've had a couple of pretty good weeks and not too many lows, but it's very sad seeing the devastating fires in Hawaii on the news and lots of loss of life and people's homes there. So very sad.
Yeah, makes sad. Yeah, makes you feel sad.
And it's certainly something we're very familiar with in Australia. Every summer, bushfires, that sort of thing happening to people.
That's no good.
No.
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. The free talk.
Yeah.
Buddy Franklin retired.
Buddy retires. Yeah. I was a bit unsure how to feel when I saw this. I mean, I knew it was coming. I've never really forgiven Buddy for leaving Hawthorn. Definitely his best footy was at Hawthorn. They played a lot of highlights packages of his career this past week, and almost all of them were from his time at Hawthorn. except for when he kicked his 1,000th goal and everyone ran on the ground. That was sort of the only highlight during the Swans, but he kicked certainly more than half of those when he was at Hawthorn. So
Yeah.
I'll always consider him a Hawthorn champion, and his old stuff was certainly better than his new stuff.
Yeah, like losing such a big player would be very heartbroken, I reckon.
Yeah, plenty of Hawthorn supporters certainly felt that way, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right. Like I'm sad to see him retiring, but he's 36. Like he's contributed a lot to Hawthorn, and Sydney Swans. So
yeah,
just time to celebrate his milestones, like his career. So
yeah, and not many players make it to 36, so he's done well.
that's right. Good point.
I thought the other big bit of news was Dacos getting injured last week, the Brownlow medal favourite, going to miss the last 3 games of the season, so may make things interesting on Brownlow night. And I think Collingwood, last night everyone was sort of wondering how they'd go without him, but they still managed to have a win. So they're maybe not just one team player, they've got plenty of good players.
Yeah, that's a big news. Like, they lost a key player anyway, and Brownlow medal favorite. No good.
So let's have a quick look at our teams from the last 2 weeks, Yoshi. My Hawks played your Saints.
Yeah, it was a good game for us. Not good for you, sorry.
The first quarter, St Kilda just played really, really well. Sam Mitchell had to come down at quarter time and yell at the team, tell the players they weren't having a good enough go. He got them going, and we did improve, but not enough to really threaten St Kilda.
Yeah, like kicking 9 goals in the first quarter was amazing. Then using a Korea and win, set up very well. We set up very well. That's a good footy for us.
Yeah, you need to be playing that footy going into the finals now.
Of course.
But I don't think you would have been as happy last week with St Kilda's game against Carlton.
Of course, like the second half was terrible. Even we lost the controls. We lost. We didn't win the marking contest. The sloppy free. Absolutely, I was very, very upset at the end. Then I had to yell on the screen, dropping of F-words, it's unwatchable second half. Unbelievable.
Oh, well, let's hope they forget about that and move on and play a bit like they did the week before the rest of the
season. Yeah. Then this week we face Richmond. Next week, Geelong. Will not be easy to beat Geelong, unfortunately.
And you're sitting in 7th place on the ladder at the moment.
Yeah.
If you can have a win this week, that'll go close to making sure you're in the finals.
Yeah.
But probably need to win 2 to be sure.
I'm sure. Yeah, we need 2 wins.
Yeah.
What is the thoughts on the Hawthorn versus Collingwood last week? Wow.
I don't get the Hawthorn merch out very often, but it was pretty exciting to finally see Hawthorn sort of play the sort of footy that, you know that all those young guys are capable of, but probably haven't had the experience. And to come out against Collingwood, who are clearly the best side this season, and beat them like they did. Was very heartening and made me very happy. So I only saw the second half on the TV. As I said, I had my niece's birthday, but they're Hawthorn supporters there too. So we switched on the TV and we all watched the Hawks have a big win over Collingwood. So it was fun.
I watched the game as well, like a nice game. Like, you guys did very well, like use the Korea, well structured, nice game.
Yeah, and it was a tough, hard game too. Like, the Collingwood didn't just lay down. Hawthorn certainly fought it out from start to finish, so that was really good.
Nice.
Nevertheless, we're still in 16th position on the ladder, so we can't get too excited.
Yeah. But it was a nice game for your Hawthorn anyway.
It was so.
All right. Let's move on to tipping. The rest of round 22. Today, North Melbourne versus Essendon.
No, Essendon for me. I think is that at Marvel today?
Yeah, North Melbourne versus Essendon.
Yep.
Yeah. I would chip Essendon as well. Sydney versus Gold Coast.
Sydney in Sydney, I think.
Sydney at SCG, of course.
Yeah.
Brisbane versus Adelaide.
Lions for me.
Lions as well. Carlton versus Melbourne.
Clayton Oliver back for Melbourne. I think I'll go for the D's.
These will stop Carlton's winning streak. West Coast versus Fremantle, like a Western Derby.
Yeah, this is going to be close, but I'll stick with Fremantle there.
Yeah, I'm tipping Fremantle as well. Hawthorn versus Western Bulldogs in Tasmania.
Yeah, Tasmania part of it definitely gives Hawthorn a bit of an edge. But the Bulldogs are in very good form. Ugle-Hagan looked great for them last Friday night.
Yeah.
So I think the Bulldogs.
I'm sorry to say here, but with the Western Bulldogs secure the win, I think. Then St. Kilda versus Richmond tomorrow afternoon.
I think the Saints will win this. Richmond, I think, just drifting away. They didn't look very good last week.
St. Kilda to win as well. Port Adelaide versus GWS.
Promises to be another great game. GWS really impressing this season, but Port at home for me.
Yeah, me too. Collingwood versus Brisbane next week.
I'm going to pick Brisbane to win that one.
All right.
I'm presuming the ball will be out.
It's a good game, but I'm tipping Collingwood.
Yeah.
Home advantage. Richmond versus North Melbourne.
Tigers.
Gold Coast versus Carlton.
Oh, this will be a good game up there too. I might pick Gold Coast.
I'm tipping Carlton. GWS versus Essendon.
GWS for me.
Yeah, GWS like Essendon forms are no good this week. St. Kilda versus Geelong.
So I guess this will be Marvel Stadium.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Gee, it'll be tight. I'm going to pick the St. Kilda to knock Geelong out of the finals race.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's I was the Collingwood versus Geelong yesterday. Geelong are playing well, but hopefully St. Kilda to win. I'm tipping St. Kilda with belief. Adelaide versus Sydney.
Adelaide.
Adelaide as well. Western Bulldogs versus West Coast.
Western Bulldogs.
Bulldogs are too good to win.
Yeah.
Melbourne versus Hawthorn.
I think this will be very close, but I think the D's have got a bit more to play for. Top 4 spot.
Yeah, these are good as well. Fremantle versus Port Adelaide.
Tough one to finish off the round. I'll pick Port Adelaide.
I'm tipping Fremantle.
Nice.
Mm.
Women's World
India.
Cup soccer, Yoshi. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Did you follow it at all? Followed Japan?
Not really. Like I heard that they lost kind of against Sweden last night.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Oh, did you watch?
I saw the highlights. I've been watching the Australian team, the Matildas games.
Matildas, yeah.
And obviously the Women's World Cup is taking place in Australia and New Zealand. So there's a bit of extra interest here.
Yeah.
That's been quite enjoyable. And I'll be going down with Ben to watch the Matildas play this afternoon.
Against France, right?
Yeah, in the quarterfinal match. So
yeah. Are you going to the pub, you mean?
Yeah, I'll go down to the pub down in Fitzroy. It'll be good.
Nice. I'm going to the pub as well, this afternoon to watch but what the name of the team?
Matildas.
Matildas playing against France with my 3 teammates.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Should be a good game. France are very good. So, yeah, I won't be surprised if France win, but hopefully the home crowd can get the Matildas over the line.
Of course, like a home ground advantage,
Exactly.
makes them smile.
It's a long way from Paris.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It must be a good game. Worth to watch.
Let's hope so. Anything exciting coming up for you this week, Josh?
This week, not really. Have to, make a good resume for the second job interview.
Yeah.
That's all I think.
Very good, mate. Well, good luck for that. Have a good week.
Just my you. How about you?
No, I think I've got a very quiet week coming up, so that's good. I'll have plenty of time to practice my Japanese.
Good. Enjoy practicing.
Hey.
All right. That's all for today. And thanks everyone for watching, and see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Josh. See you then.
See ya.